Amanda Lambros, therapist, speaker, author. How can women in leadership set and protect boundaries without feeling guilty or selfish?
I think that's the number one thing we've got to do is totally forget about this word selfish. Is just selfish is not, it should be nowhere near self-care. And the reality is we should be carving out time in our calendar to actually take care of ourselves. So put some really healthy boundaries in place so that we can say, actually, this is my time to go for a massage or get my nails done or go for a walk around the park. And we just totally need to stop thinking of it such as selfish, if that makes sense.
Love it.
What are
Love
your thoughts on that?
Oh, I totally agree, and I think from a leadership perspective that they demonstrate when you have clear boundaries, they demonstrate a clarity and decisiveness. And so, from a leadership perspective, a boundary is something that ensures that your time and your energy goes to where it needs to go to. And that sits beautifully with prioritization, because when you prioritize the right thing, you get to set the boundary around the right thing. You get to focus on the right thing, so your time and energy aren't wasted. And it means you lead with purpose. So when those moments of firefighting happen, you can get derailed to firefight and come back on purpose again. So yeah, I think clear boundaries build trust, and they help your people know what to expect from you as well.
And I absolutely love your example about the firefighting and then coming back. Like for me, I think if you set a beautiful foundation of self-care, it gives you that opportunity to be derailed and then come back because you already have that foundation to come to. I think where we fall into some challenges is when we don't have that foundation properly established, we get derailed, and then when you come back and you're like, "Oh, hold on, where's that path? Like where is that home base? I don't know where to come back to." And I think that's where we start to get really derailed and we fall into that space of burnout as well. So, how do boundaries help define and protect your leadership brand and effectiveness?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things that that question reminds me of is a boss I used to have who was Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And to the point where you had no clue who was coming through the door, to the point where we would get text messages saying, he's coming. And like it was like the lights went on and all us little cockroaches scattered to the winds to avoid this person. And that meant that we had no clear understanding of what his boundaries were, and therefore no trust and no safety. I didn't know what to expect from him. And his inconsistency basically talked to his leadership brand. And I think when you are a consistent leader and holding a respectful, healthy boundary and helping your people to do the same, it's not just about you, it's your people as well. You're creating that safe environment. Your consistency helps them to know, I know exactly who I'm getting with this leader. I don't have to like them. I don't have to even agree with them, but their consistency means I know what I can trust. I know what I'm getting. And that just speaks volume for a leadership brand as such.
And
Yeah.
also, as you know, a team member, when you have a leader who's looking after themselves, who has those healthy boundaries, the people who are putting those in place, if I'm part of that team, I see them doing it, and then I'm almost given permission to go, I can do that as well. Like if they're leading by example, it gives me the opportunity to set healthy boundaries and stick within those boundaries as well.
Absolutely. Look, if today's conversation resonated with you and you're ready to reconnect, reset, and rise in both your leadership and well-being, then the Rise and Renew retreat is exactly where you need to be. Let's show you what it's all about.
What if I told you there's a 3-day retreat in Bali made just for women in leadership? A space where you can breathe, reflect, and realign with what truly matters. This is not simply time away. This is your turning point. You carry the weight of responsibility every single day. You're the one people turn to, the one who keeps everything moving. But behind the scenes, the stress builds, the clarity fades, and slowly, the spark that once drove you begins to dim. You deserve more than just a moment of rest. You deserve a full reset, Rise and Renew is a transformational retreat set in the heart of Ubud, Bali. It's a safe, intentional space created for women like you. Women who lead, women who give, women who are ready to reconnect with their purpose. Our Rise and Renew retreat will help you strategize with fresh clarity, discover your next chapter with confidence, learn from respected women leaders who understand your path. No corporate jargon, no pressure, just real conversations, expert-led mindset work, leadership workshops, self-care sessions, nourishing food, and a powerful circle of women who get it. You will leave with more than reclaimed calm. You will leave with a plan, with purpose, with a confident mindset, ready to lead with greater and renewed intention. This retreat is intentionally intimate for deep connection and real transformation. Spots are limited. Secure your spot now at riseandrenew.com.au.